guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing an updated Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my Instagram story. So I'm just going to go through some of them. I was hoping I didn't repeat any questions that I had already answered from last time, but I don't think that I will because I have a horrible memory, but I hate repeating myself. So I feel like I'll be able to know that. But okay, so the first question is how to be unbothered after a breakup. Honestly, all of that shit, all that shit is like mental. Like all of it is mental. Like not caring after a breakup. Like if you tell yourself, oh, I don't care enough times, you're really not gonna care. Like genuinely, you're just not going to care. But like if you keep thinking about it and dwelling on it, then you're gonna be sad because you just keep thinking like about the situation. So honestly, just try to put it like at the back of your mind, like with everything that you do. If you just really tell yourself, oh, I don't really give a fuck, you're not going to, because you're speaking it into existence. The power of the tongue is very, very strong. I literally keep saying that. I feel like I answered this last time, but a lot of people always ask me this. How tall am I? I'm 5'2". This girl literally told me today she can't decide if I'm like 5'7" or 4'11". And I was like, I'm 5'2". How do you convince your parents to let you get piercings? Well, I got my first, I obviously had my ears pierced when I was like 5. Like I got it pierced when I was a baby, but I got them re-pierced when I was 5. And I got my nose piercing when I was 14. I got my belly button pierced at 16. I got my cartilage pierced at like 16 or 17. As far as like convincing them, basically, well, when I got my nose pierced, I kind of just went. And then my mom called me and was like, where you at? And I told her, I was like, well, I'm getting my nose pierced. And she's like, well, I'm looking for a pot. And if I don't find this pot, then you're not getting your nose pierced. Girl. So yeah, I didn't really ask for that in my belly button. I just like was like, oh, can I get my belly button pierced? And my dad took me. I don't even think I told my mom. So I don't really know. But like before I had obviously like asked like, oh, can I get this pierced? And can I get this pierced? And my parents said no. And my parents, if they said no, it was a no. Like there was no convincing them, or else you were just gonna like get in trouble because you were annoying them. So I never really like begged to do anything. I kind of just asked. And if they said no, it was just a no. What's the most booze you've had at one time? Honestly, the most I probably had at one time was probably like 4 at one time. It's okay. Do you believe in love? I do believe in love. I don't believe that it's like something I have to like chase after or anything like that. Like obviously I want to be in love one day, but I'm not gonna force it on anybody. What's one of your vices or bad habits that would be the hardest to give up? I cuss a lot. Like if you watch my videos, if you know who I am, I cuss a lot. That's probably the hardest thing for me to give up. Like I've tried to stop cussing. I really, really do. But I just feel like fuck makes everything so much more like important. Let's see. What other colors have you had your hair besides black and red? I've had my hair brown, blonde, burgundy, green. I don't know. I've had my hair a lot of different colors, like genuinely. Have you lived in Vegas your whole life? I lived here kind of my whole life. I moved to Louisiana for like a really like small minute. So yeah. Do's and don'ts of a relationship. I would say do is like be understanding with your partner. Always give like the benefit. This is like healthy Jordan talking. Always give like the benefit of the doubt in relationships. Like always be understanding, give the benefit of the doubt. Understand that you're not their whole life. Like don't be one of those bitches that's like, oh my God, he did not call me today. Like he does not like me. Because that you're not like the most important thing in somebody's life, unfortunately. Sorry. And don't be controlling. Don't overreact. Don't ignore people instead of communicating. That's childish. Yeah. Do you talk about different guys in your ranting videos, or is it the same guy? Most of the time it's the same guy. A lot of people think that I'm like some big hoe. And I mean, if you want to think that, that's fine. I don't really care. But I'm not. Like, I'm really, really not. But I don't know. Somebody said, hold on. I was reading one specific question and I don't remember what it was. Tips for losing your virginity. Okay. So a tip for losing your virginity is honestly, be safe. Like, be safe. use protection. That's the biggest thing. Use protection, or get on some sort of birth control before, but still use protection anyway, because birth control doesn't protect you from STDs. But as far as like cleaning yourself, make sure you're just cleaning your downstairs area with like soap and water, unscented soap if you're going to use it, like Dove soap. But as far as like, you can like the top of it, like where the hair grows, you can clean that with soap and stuff. But as far as the inside, just like clean that with water. Drink some water. Like if you're like trying to like taste good or something, drink some water. Shave if you want. Just be comfortable. Make sure that you're doing it because you want to, not you're just doing it to do it, or you're just doing it because the other person wants to do it. Make sure that you're comfortable, because it is something that you will regret if you're not comfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is something that you will regret, and you're gonna be like, why the fuck did I do that? Are you going to college? Yes, I said that in my last video. What's the worst you got caught doing? Sending like little, you know, bad pictures. That's the worst thing I ever got caught doing, and I'm so ashamed that I even ever did something like that. How is your life so intriguing? Honestly, I live life to the fullest. I like to have new experiences. I like to meet new people. So that's just kind of how I have like all these stories and stuff, because I really am outgoing. Like I like to meet new people. I like to do things. So ever had beef with somebody? I've had like fucking undercover beef. Like you're talking about like TikTok beef or like real life beef, because I've never had like TikTok drama or anything. But real life beef, undercover beef. Like people just don't fucking like me for no reason. I don't really know. I don't really care either. But what drugs you be doing? I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed like that. I used to, but I don't smoke weed like that. I don't do like shrooms. I don't really do anything, honestly. I'm high on life. I'm high on fucking life. What do you do for your eyebrows? I use hair removal cream, and I like use a razor for them. It just depends. What's the worst thing someone could do to you in a relationship? Honestly, I would be like, cheat on me, but I've already got cheated on before. I don't know. I don't really like getting in relationships because I really don't like being hurt. So the worst thing you could do is just kind of hurt me in any kind of way. Like, I don't know. I don't want to give you guys advice on how to hurt me. So, can you show us your tattoos and tell us about your experiences? Ugh. I don't want to like do all that. I'm sorry. I'm lazy today. Make a family tree. I can't. There's just too many tips on how to be a player. I'm sad that you guys think that I'm some big ass, well, okay. So honestly, I don't even call myself like a player. I just call it like I protect myself like from getting hurt in any kind of way possible. Unfortunately, like that's just what you have to do like in this day and age, is make sure that you're protecting yourself from being hurt. Like I just have my guard up constantly, like, and if I feel myself having my guard down, I like immediately like put it back up 10 times more. Like if I feel myself like opening up to somebody or getting comfortable, this is really bad, but if I feel myself opening up to somebody or getting comfortable, I like immediately like back away from them. Like I don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to text them, because I don't want to get attached to people. Like I don't like it. What's a deal breaker? A bum. Like I can get like, you got to be like a little fine, obviously, but like you don't have to be like the most cute. I have to have some sort of attraction to you, like whatever. You don't have to be super established in your life right now, because I'm young as fuck, but somebody with a bum ass mindset, like you don't want to do anything with your life, you don't want better for yourself, that is like so unattractive to me. It's nasty. I don't like it. Like I like somebody that wants to be successful, and no matter what, like get it how you live. You got to get it some way. Just somebody that wants to be successful in their life. Do you have a toxic ex? I used to, but thank fucking God she left me alone. But I don't really have like one that bothers. I have an ex that I talk to sometimes, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's toxic like in our friendship, but she was definitely toxic in a relationship. How many exes do you have? Well, I only like to say I have one. Like that was the only time I ever been in love, but if we're talking about like real, like 4. But I like to only say like 1 personally. How old were you when you lost your V card? 16 when I lost it to a girl, and 18 when I lost it to a boy. See, a lot of you guys think I'm a hoe. I'm not, because I just turned 18. So What color do you plan on dyeing your hair? I want to do a black skunk stripe. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would think about that. Do you think smoking weed at 18 is bad? Because I do. No. I honestly want to start again, but I don't be feeling like it, honestly. Because I would only get it from the dispensary. What's your best experience from when you were like 14 to 17? Honestly, just like hanging out with my friends. Like, I don't miss like high school or like anybody, but I miss hanging out with my friends all the time. Like having like no worries or like stuff like that. Because like all of them are about to go off to college, like the friends that I do have. And it's just like, makes me sad. Do you plan on moving out anytime soon? If you do plan on staying in the same city? If so, do you plan on staying in the same city? I want to move out by the time I'm like 20. I'm not going to like rush myself to move out. I want to make sure I have enough money saved up. Because once I move out, I don't want to come back. And yeah, I do plan on staying in the same city until I graduate college. After I graduate college, I'd like to move. But again, I want to save up money and make sure that if I leave, I don't have to come back. I can come back if I want to. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking tired. What's the chance of you dating somebody younger than you? Not a chance in hell. I'm just never been that kind of person. I don't even date people the same age as me most of the time. So dating somebody younger than me is like so far out of the fucking question. It's crazy. Where you find your friends and more story time. Where do I find my friends? I met most of my friends in school, like high school, middle school. I have a few work friends, but that's honestly the only places that I find my friends. But all right, that's gonna be it for the Q&A today. Let me know if you guys want another Q&A another month. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this YouTube video. Comment, turn on your post notifications, and bye guys.